Good morning, folks. Morning, DroneBum. How's it going, Paul? Looks like I need to do some green screen adjustment here. Hope that looks better. I definitely need to get me some more lighting. Hey, I'm not sure I like this green screen. I think it would work better if I had some better better lighting. I guess that's the next thing. Hey, Paul, did you see this? Check that out, buddy. That is a Yeti mic. WNY Outdoor Adventures. Good morning again, my friend. Hey, Paul, I just sent you an email with the link. Join if you want to. What do you mean it sounds like crap? Seriously? You got LOL. I hope you are kidding, because I want it to sound good. From what I understand, it's one of the best mics in the market. But you know, everybody has their own opinion of something, and of course, since this is the only one hey, Caleb Young. Welcome to the chat, my friend. How are you today? You staying indoors like our illustrious governor has ordered? I only go outdoors to do exercise. I thought you were, DroneBum. I didn't take you too seriously anyway. So, all right, Dean, thank you. Thank you, WNY. Caleb, thank you. So, as you can see, I've got my green screen up today. Well, thank you, Paul. I appreciate it. How you doing, Paul Murray? You keeping busy? Oh, I gotta take that banner off. That's crazy. So, anyway, hope everybody's weekend is starting out good. Mine certainly has. I've got next Thursday, I'll be able to get out of my tube. We'll be able to move my arms regular. Matt North, hey, buddy. How you doing? Hey, right now I have the live going in the background, but I really have to do this editing. I have all sorts of problems. So I've got to sort it out, man. No problem, Matt. No problem at all, brother. You do what you got to do, friend. Well, I was expecting, see, Peter. Caleb, would you like to join the panel? I'm going to do this. I don't normally do it. But there's the link, my friends. Caleb, if you want to join. Dean, if you want to join. If anybody wants to join, please feel free to do so. Good day, Andrew Altschrager. How are you doing today, my friend? Yeah, Caleb, he is a legend on YouTube, isn't he? So, anyway, I hope you guys that were at the sunrise streams, I hope you enjoyed it. Wasn't much sun, but hey, it was something. And please excuse the way the video looks. I look pale, but that's because of the green screen, I think, and not enough lighting. One of these days, I'll be able to get a really good frame for this green screen and some decent lighting, and I should be good to go. Anyway, Caleb, you asked who was going to be on the panel today. Well, I invited Matt, but he said he's got some editing he needs to get done, and that's understandable. Peter Carroll should be here, maybe. Rick Halber's been invited. You have been invited. Paul, DroneBum, Dennis Lovelady, but he's having technical difficulties, I think. So hopefully we'll get to see him before long. I just saw him pop up in the chat. Hello, Dennis. But right now it looks like it's only me. Gotcha, Dennis. Gotcha. But anyway, folks, it's cloudy here. It was supposed to be a pretty day, but you know, the weather's not always right, and the clouds rolled in, and so here we be. And it looks like I need to play with the green screen a little bit here. Oh, that's even worse. Oh, that's better. Oh. Matt.
I do.
You tell me you're not going to be able to make it, and here you are.
Look, you know what? I'll pop on in here, mate. No one's joining you, so I thought I'll just pop in. Do a couple other people pop in. I'm just. Oh, look, I've had all sorts of not problems with the program or computer, but I've just had problems in my head of how I was going to do this video, and I've only just sort of started cutting into it and doing it, so it's taken quite a while. And to be quite honest, this is the first time ever where I've actually not wanted to throw any of the footage out. That Mavic 2 Pro, mate, I tell you, the camera on that thing is sensational.
Yeah, that's what I hear. All right, here's our other friend from land down under.
Oh.
Hey, Peter. Good morning,
Peter.
Oh, hi, Rodney.
Hey, Peter.
Yeah,
Matt was just kissing you in the ear, buddy.
That's why I moved over here.
Is that why you moved your head?
It is, yeah.
It was his other ear last week.
Yeah, it was, yeah. You got this one there.
That's better.
There, provide some separation between.
I can do the Benny Hill now.
My head on.
Oh dear.
All right. It's like Indiana Jones.
Yeah, that's right there.
Oh, tell you what.
Australian version.
Hey, cheers, Pete. Yep.
I see why you didn't want to come on and why you're having problems editing. You're adding wine to the editing process, and that never works.
No, mate, that helps me. It absolutely helps me. Let me tell you, it puts me in a good mood. The coffee just wakes me up. The wine gives me creativity.
Hey, I want to welcome Dazra74 to the stream. And who else? Phantom Hodges Drone, good morning. Brandon Rain, good morning. Be sure to hit the like button if you like it. If you don't, hit the don't like. Don't matter.
I'll tell you what. I just checked out to another one of Brandon Rain's. Hey, he's got the little spark going. He's got a really good eye for flying and angles and all sorts of stuff. I'm really liking his stuff, man. It's
Cool.
It's good to play around with.
Hello.
Hello, Dean.
How you guys today?
How are you, buddy?
Eagle VP. Good morning. Victorian Aerial Visions. Good morning.
Where were you today, Brett? We missed you. We talked for 4 hours, and all we could talk about was the fact that you weren't there.
Hi to Caleb Young. You gave me a mention there.
Yeah, he came in a little bit earlier.
Yeah.
Mela, good morning. You pay me to hit the like button. I don't pay you, Mela. How dare you spread evil rumors like that?
You must be mixed up with my channel.
Now I can believe you pay people.
Dude, I got the super like going on in my chat. I got no super chats. I got super likes.
He pays very little too. Doesn't pay very much at all.
Oh, come on, mate. It's hard times, dude. Hard times.
I realise that.
Yeah. So, give me a break.
Hey, Rick, if you're listening, I'm showing that your camera's not on. I don't know if your voice is. I'll add you in here. Speak so we can see if we hear you or not. It don't sound like it.
He's got the burning ring of fire.
And I went down that burning ring of fire.
We don't need Dennis Lovelady singing. You got Rodney now.
Yeah, but that's about all you get.
Come on, mate. Have a couple of these wines, mate. We'll get into it.
I thought this was coffee with Rodney, not wine with Rodney.
Well, Dean, these Australians.
Coffee, wine, something to drink,
wine.
Right?
Wine o'clock here in Australia. It's coffee o'clock there in the US.
Kitty cat.
Dennis, welcome.
Hey, Dennis.
So much.
See, you figured out the problem.
Yeah. So for Dazra, Rodney tells me anyway, he only pays me for those like buttons.
What you got to do, Dennis, if you're having camera troubles there, within the settings of your camera, it's got funny face detect, and if you turn that off, your screen will come on.
Well, that works for you, but it doesn't work for me.
Good morning. Welcome to the chat, Brandon Rain, the daddy of 13. Mela, welcome to the chat.
I'm going to get subscriptions going now. Caleb Young, I'm afraid, Matt, due to the controvirus, I'm going to need to raise to keep my subscription $5 a year.
You're giving him $5 a year?
It's worth it, mate. He's an avid watcher.
UDR FPV. Good morning, my friend. How are you today? Welcome to the chat. Look, there's
nothing wrong with the beer, Andrew. Don't worry about that. As long as it's not a VB. No, that's all right. VB's all right.
Hey, Rodney, that new microphone you got, that was a Blue Yeti, was it?
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, they're very, very popular, it seems, amongst the streaming population.
Oh yeah, my daughter and her husband bought that for me and sent it to me. And looky who just popped in, Mr. Rick Halber is in the
Rick Halber.
Whoa, we are so honored.
Yes, we are. I threatened him though.
Oh,
I told him if he didn't make an appearance, I was going to come out there and kick his butt.
Yeah, let it make me get on too.
I would.
Considering all he had to do is punch me in the chest, and I'd be gone anyway.
Oh, you just have to.
Yeah, but he'd have to drive there to do it.
Have you got sound, Rick? You haven't got sound, mate. No, mate. You need a Yeti. You need a Yeti.
That's right.
Blue.
You got one.
You got one.
Yeah, it's not
You need one
working.
that works.
I find it always works if you just jump out the stream and come back in again.
Not fooling with you, Rick. We don't hear you.
Technical difficulties at Rick Halbert's place.
Hey, DroneBum. Hey, everybody else that I didn't say hi to. Kevin, Victoria, and Aerial Vision. Caleb,
Mr.
welcome,
Bum.
everyone.
Mr. Bum, how are you? You're not working there, Rick.
No.
No, mate. No, you just jump out and re-click on the link. It should work. Works for Adrian.
You might have the wrong microphone selected. I did that one time.
Yeah, I couldn't figure out why this microphone wasn't working yesterday when I set it up, and I'm sitting there, what's going on? What's going on? And then I realized I didn't have it set in my computer to work off this mic. Let's see if this works now. Say something, Rick.
Oh no.
No, man.
Have you selected your mic, Rick?
Angels E and V, good morning. How are you? Welcome to the chat.
If you go into your settings, Rick, on the bottom there, you can select. If you haven't selected it, go into audio and your microphone's there. You're muted now. I don't know what that. Did you mute him, Rodney? No.
No.
No, mate.
So Brandon Rain, that only works for people who can't speak English. If you can speak English, it doesn't work at all.
Can't hear you, Rick. Have you gone into your settings and selected the mic though? Have you done that?
Good morning, Brenda Hikes, Steve Miller. Welcome to the chat. Hope you all's welcome's doing good.
I think he's going back out again.
Okay.
Haven't got the mute button on the microphone turned on, have you?
No, that's unmuted there.
No, man, on the microphone itself.
On the actual mic. Yeah, okay,
Yeah.
I didn't think that. Mm.
Yeah, that was another thing. I couldn't figure out what was this mute button. I would have thought that flashing meant that it was unmuted, and then solid red would mean that it's muted. Well, it's exactly the opposite. If it's solid red, it's picking up sound. If it's flashing, it's muted.
Okay.
Drove me nuts yesterday.
Weird. Red means stop, doesn't it?
It always does in my book. Of course, I guess that depends on who actually made this microphone. But I like it. I mean, it's such a, and I mean, I didn't understand how the arm worked until I put it all together. Because every time really.
I just had a vision then of you going, I didn't know how the boom might work, and just flopping on your head. That would have been hilarious. Sorry, Rodney. Keep going. I found it funny anyway.
Yeah, that's okay because it almost did fall on me once.
A bit.
But anyway, I'm sitting there and I'm bending it, right? And it's like, man, this is awful hard. How is it? And then I let go of one end and it goes snap. Almost pulled it out of my hand. And I'm like, oh boy, did I get a defective one? And I said, well, I'm just put it together anyway and see what happens. And it works great.
Yeah, they need some weight on them to work properly.
Oh, it's not working.
Rick, I'm sorry, man. Still no sound. No. Still none.
He doesn't usually have any issues, Rick.
When I threatened to kick his butt, I probably scared him too much.
I think so, mate. You're a very foreboding sort of person.
Oh. Yeah, I look real mean.
You do.
Yeah.
Especially when you let it grow a bit. Ooh.
Good morning, Brenda Hikes, Steve Miller. Welcome to the chat. Hope you all welcome. Doing good.
I think it's going back out again.
Okay.
Haven't got the mute button on the microphone turned on, have you?
No, that's unmuted there.
No, I mean, on itself.
On the actual
Welcome to the chat.
What's going on?
Asgard Studios. I couldn't figure out what was this mute button. I would have thought that flashing meant that it was unmuted, and then solid red would mean that it's muted. Well, it's exactly the opposite. If it's solid red, it's picking up sound. If it's flashing, it's muted.
Okay.
It drove me nuts yesterday. Wow.
What's going on? I thought that was a conversation, but it's
from before.
Who's got the playback?
It's audio deja vu.
So I guess that depends on who actually made this microphone.
Who's doing that?
I like it. I mean, it's such a. And I mean, I didn't understand how the arm worked until I put it all together.
Rick, hey, Rick, say something, mate.
It must have been Rick.
I didn't know how the boom might work, and just say something, Rick.
So, Rick, we hear your computer, but we don't hear your microphone. If that's a clue.
Talking to your mic, Rick. Now do it again. We can hear the microphone connecting and all sorts of stuff with your computer. We can hear the playback from your place. I found funny anyway. Just now, mate, that's working.
It almost did.
You must go back and revisit your med schedule.
I'm sitting there and I'm bending it, right? And it's like, man, this is awful hard. How does it? And then I let go of one end and it goes snap.
Instant replay.
Out of my hand.
Here we go.
Oh, man.
What is going on with that?
Hey guys, I'm gonna have to go get another cup of coffee. I'll be right back.
All righty.
Okay, Dean.
That was replaying the conversation from about 10 minutes ago.
I know.
It just reminded me of how funny I thought what I said was, and no one else did. So,
Well, the problem there, Matt, is nobody thinks you're funny.
no, that's the problem, and I think I am. You know, it's a delusion of mine. I have to get through.
Well, as long as you think you're funny, that's the important thing, right?
Yeah, I get funnier and funnier in my head with each one. I have to be honest.
Oh, piddle.
Hey, Hugh, how are you, buddy?
Now I got to fix. Look at the top of my head. Can you all see it?
You got trees in your head, mate.
I know.
You're starting to grow leaves out of your head. There we go.
That's better.
Might have to move indoors.
Okay, Caleb. Thanks for being there.
Good on you, Caleb. Go out, get some flying in.
All right, Caleb. Have a good day. Brenda Hikes. Good morning. I don't remember if I mentioned you or not.
Brenda Hikes.
Angels E and V. Good morning. I think I did mention her. So
I don't think I've got Brenda. Maybe I have, maybe I haven't. Let's have a look. No, I haven't.
I do.
217,000 subscribers.
Who?
I'm one of them.
I'm one of them.
No,
Rodney's number one.
It's 2.17. Dennis?
Oh, is it? I saw that wrong. Sorry.
That's
Ray
saying,
Kelly,
"What?
good morning.
Really?"
Welcome to the chat, Ray Kelly.
another sit, Dennis.
Good morning, Gary.
I'm going to go like that, and I'm going to check out Brenda Hikes, and I'll pop in.
I think her other channel is Brenda Klein.
It reminds me of the phone call I made to the bank, being declined.
So that was funny.
Thank you very much.
Chris Hope, good morning. Steve Miller, good morning.
Hey, everyone.
Citizen Z, good morning, man. There's a couple of new people in here today.
You got some new faces, Rodney.
Yes.
Yeah, got 30 watching now.
Yes. She changed her name. Oh, okay. Brenda Klein has changed her name to Brenda Hikes.
Eagle VP, welcome.
Live streaming. That's why it's 7:20. I'm just checking out that live stream at the park, Brenda.
Phantom Hodges Drone, good morning. I'm not sure if I got you earlier. I think I did. DroneLife RC, good morning, Chris. My cat's demanding attention.
I was going crazy not being able to fly my drone because of the high winds and the rain. And yesterday I got to fly it for 5 minutes between rainstorms.
Well, I decided this morning, come rain or shine, I was going to fly.
That was beautiful. Very nice.
It was kind of nice.
We had some big thunderstorms last night. Today it's just a light rain, but we're supposed to have some more around noon.
Yeah, I think Chris Hope is having some rain out where he lives too. Out there in I forget where is it Athens?
Yes.
Athens, Texas?
Yeah.
That's right. So Matt and Peter, you have a request from Mela.
A request from
Mela, Defa 65.
But does she?
Did I miss something? I didn't hear anything.
Does she
It says, I want to be that funny. Could you send me a bottle of that Australian wine?
It's made out of vinegar and squeezed grapes, and we go from there.
Oh man, that's funny.
Oh dear!
You know who I haven't seen in here? Bob Casey. He usually shows up.
Actually, I don't think he popped up.
Ron, good morning.
I haven't seen Bob Casey in anything the last couple of days.
I think I aggravated Bob Casey
Uh-oh.
accidentally. I really do. He said something about, I don't recall what the exact thing was, but it was, like the whole world's going to shut down in a week or something like that. And I said, you've been listening to an alarmist. And he hasn't really been around much since that. So
Maybe he's got his toilet paper.
anyway, I hope that I didn't hurt his feelings. That was absolutely not my intent.
Well, he did ring me earlier and said that was the case. So
Yeah, go away. Good grief. You're worse than the dog. All right. Rick's going to try it again.
All right.
Got good news?
no,
Oh, no, man.
man, ring up Adrian. He knows how to fix it.
Oh, my goodness. Yeah. Adrian, that guy is hilarious.
He is. He's a good bloke. He's a good bloke. Brett, no, I haven't been hassled, mate. I've been in the middle of bloody nowhere when I've been flying, though. So there's really no. I was there this morning. I was there at like 5 in the morning, man. Footage and then left. So no one said anything to me about not being. But I mean, people can go out jogging and all that sort of thing still. So why can't I go fly drone by myself?
Yeah, I think it depends on where you are. I know that in Georgia, also Georgia, United States, the governor has just instituted a shelter in place, and he said there's no limit on exercise. So you want to go out and fly your drone, whatever, that's fine. But I think New York, for example, is different from that.
Mate, New York.
I understand.
Wow.
Yeah, New York is heavily hit by this stuff. But.
Yeah, stop people like taking out their boats to go fishing or playing golf and all that sort of just about any outdoor activity except going for outdoor exercise. All normal sort of activities have sort of stopped.
Mm. Yeah. You can still go out for your walk, Rod. Oh, sorry, Pete.
Oh, Rodney. So.
I was just asking Rodney if he could still go for his walks.
Yes, we can go out for exercise.
Yeah, okay. Yeah,
so I don't know if they've actually closed the parks down or not. When I listen to the news, I try to pick out the stuff that's news and not. I mean, the coronavirus. It's serious, but there's got to be other news besides that.
One would hope.
Yeah, you would think so, but if you look at the news, that doesn't seem to be anything else newsworthy. I know there is.
There's got to be.
It's the same. We have sort of morning news sessions. They're on for like sort of 4 hours, and it's just the same thing over and over and over again for the whole 4 hours. I just turn it off.
Right.
I don't watch telly. That's why I don't know I'm not supposed to go out and flying. I'll find out when I get there.
Rick, get yourself a pen and one of these.
You get one of these. Yep.
It's the old-fashioned.
Look at Hugh. Look at Hugh. Bikes were locked out and parks here now closed. Yeah, our national parks have been closed here, and all the picnic areas and all that sort of thing. They've all been closed, but we can still go out and do stuff, etc. So many stories about the virus. There is, mate.
I have heard that the national parks are closed. But I don't know about state parks or anything like that. But it don't matter. I mean, I got a nice area here that I can walk in, and I might start doing them live if I can find my phone gimbal. I might start just doing live walks. Of course,
look at Brenda just wrote.
Who?
Look at Brenda just wrote.
Yeah, I see that.
Unbelievable. This is what I can't understand about everything about the way people are behaving with this.
It's crazy the way people behaving. It really is.
It seems like this has brought out the worst in people. Just really, there's still some good people out there. There's still some good things going on, but wow, people are going crazy.
Most of the good people are on this panel and in the chat.
That's right.
That's right.
Thank you, sir, for the compliment.
Was that you, Rick? I think I heard you.
Oh man.
Hey, Rick, if this is your attempt at being a mime,
it's working well.
You're doing a great job, dude.
There you go. You need more action. That's it.
Let's see the box. Yeah, let's see the box, Rick. Do the box. Oh, that's it. Sensational.
Yeah, Rodney, you've almost disappeared there.
I know. I just moved my hands and I disappeared.
Oh, there we go. That's better.
He must have dyed his hair green. Oh, the transparency. That's right. Yeah.
I like to be transparent in everything I do.
Rodney's got it. Rodney's got it. Has been banned. Prospecting's been banned in Victoria. Oh, jeez.
Yeah. Oh, Ed, good morning.
Ed's here. Love my drones.
Love my drones. He's the man.
Not as much as I love my Spark.
Oh, boy, there we go. So, Dennis.
Yes, sir.
Oh, dear Peter.
Oh, new headset. Okay.
Working well.
It's a great.
He tosses them into the trash.
Da, 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 da.
I know where you're going, Rodney. I can try it.
That's up to you, brother.
We'll give it a shot.
All
we're
right.
a very, very forgiving audience.
Here's the surprise.
All right, so let me put this.
Where's that mute button when you need it?
That's better.
That is mean.
Oh, sorry.
What was mean?
That is Peter.
Well, what Peter said. You got the full screen, Dennis.
Yeah, I see that.
Center stage, dude. Center stage.
So please keep in mind, I am absolutely not a professional, and this has not had as much rehearsal as I would like. But with that said. On a Saturday morning, cool breeze in the air, hot air from the TV, spreading gloom and despair. Up ahead in the, so he's saying, I look too bleak. Newsboy face looking grim now. This is what he does speak. Welcome to the world of COVID-19. Such a nasty result. This is all China's fault. We're all gonna die in the world of COVID-19. But don't listen to him. He gets paid to be grim. Sorry about the ukulele. As I sit in my home now, wondering what I can do. Can't focus on anything but toilet paper blues. Why are people so crazy? Seems like they're all gone mad. Went out to buy some soup. Not a can to be had. Next I went to Walmart, but it was closed up tight. People walking around in masks like it's Halloween night. Now I shelter in place here. I could get in my car. Tank is empty and the pumps are closed. Wouldn't get very far. Now we're living in the world of COVID-19. Stay away from me. 6 feet at least. Cleaning the house in the world of COVID-19. Keep those germs away with some Lysol spray. Latex gloves arrived today from Amazon in a box, but I'm afraid to pick it up. Now there's a paradox. I just let it sit a while. There's no rush anyway. Nobody braving to come and steal it. It can sit there all day. Here we are in the world of COVID-19. Most everything changed. Only God's the same. Sports disappeared in the world of COVID-19. All your money too. What you gonna do? No one going on walks now. No one out on the street. Everybody's staying inside. Well, social change is complete. Netflix now features Outbreak. That's a poor choice for sure. Show me some comedy if you want in my door. Laughing it up in the world of COVID-19. Come on, keep your smile. It's gonna be a while. There's an end to this world of COVID-19. Soon we'll wonder what all this fuss was about.
Screaming solo.
That's it.
Round of applause. Round of applause. Dennis Lovelady.
Thank you.
Awesome. Way to go, Dennis.
Yeah, well, like I said, not a professional.
Well, this is what I find surprising, Dennis.
That was almost as long as the original Hotel California too.
Well, it only felt as long. It was about half.
Hey, I want to say good morning to Carpenter Rick. He just joined the chat.
That's good, man. You got some good words in that.
Yeah.
I like that.
You done well, brother.
You're right.
Yeah.
Did you
Only
write that one,
fans would
Dennis?
love it, but
Hey.
there you go.
Did you write that, Dennis?
I did.
Ah, very good.
Oh, look at this. Oh, it's already come through in his email. Copyright strike for Rodney. No. I was waiting for the solo though, Dennis.
Oh yeah, well, you're gonna have to wait a lot longer for that. I've been playing that ukulele about 2.5 months now.
Oh, dude. I should bring the Marshall over and the Strat. Meow. Oh,
Rick,
you
you're
just
up out
did.
again. Man, I feel bad for that Rick's having all this problem. Trouble.
Yeah,
yeah.
me
Well,
too.
actually, in the chat, if you have a look, you've got who wrote that?
Oh, he's rebooting his computer.
Okay. Where was it? Here, Paul Murray. Paul Murray popped it in there. Try using your built-in microphone and speaker. I suspect that when you plugged in the headset or headphones, it reset looking for headphones mic combo, which is probably right.
Yep. So, Canadian Drone Hub, Roger, good morning. Welcome to the chat.
Hey, Roger, how are you, mate?
Hey, Roger.
The chat is moving fast, mate. Look at that.
Well, guys, it's been fun, but I'm going to have to cut out of here. I appreciate you letting me join in this morning.
Oh, no problem, Dean.
Always a blast with you guys.
Didn't mean to
It's
chase you off.
always a
Dean.
lot of fun. Thank you for participating.
Okay. Adios.
See you, mate.
Hey,
Take
hey,
care.
well,
Eh?
See you, Dean. Goodbye.
Bye, Dean.
Be
See you,
safe.
buddy. We need a sound effect now.
I wish I had a sound. Oh, wait a minute. Peter has a soundboard.
You do. What have you got there?
I haven't got it plugged in at the moment. It's on the iPad in the other room. Had it on the iPad.
Oh, bloody hell, eh?
Wow.
Look, I'll tell you what. I've got to get on with this editing, man. I'm like a quarter of the way through. I've got so much to do.
You need to highlight Mela's latest comment, Rodney.
Okay. Let me see if I can. Wow, Mela.
That's a nice town. I've been there a few times.
You know what, Dennis? I want to do this for you. The next time you come up this way and we meet up, I'm going to take you to meet Mela. That way you can slap her if you want to.
Wasn't that
bad, Mela? I know where she works. And I know
I can't slap her without getting within 6 feet of her. So yeah, that's going to be a while, I'm afraid.
Well, yeah, she'll forget it, but you want to wait until she forgets that
That's
it's
true.
coming. You know,
Like Junior Barnes, right?
right. So
that was a Talking Heads tune, wasn't it? The Road to Nowhere. Back in the old days.
Back in the old days. Hey, Brant Ariels, how are you,
Old
mate?
days.
Crickets. Yeah, so as I said, I've got to go, mate. I've got to get on with this editing.
try and roll back.
Try again, Rick. How'd you
All
go?
right, everybody, be quiet. Let Rick speak.
He's got a joke to tell us.
Poor Rick.
Man,
Rick, what is going on, brother? Be ready Friday. You can come pick it up.
Checks in the mail.
Check is in the mail. Anyway, I must go. I'll leave you three and the mime to it. I'll have
all
to
right,
catch.
Matt. Well, thanks for popping in,
Thanks,
brother.
Matt. Always a pleasure.
Always.
Take care, everyone, and everyone in the chat. And I'll see you around the traps.
All righty.
Bye.
See ya.
Later. Man, I'm glad he's
Mela has eyelashes that'll overcome that.
Oh my goodness. All right, I'm gonna do this again. Anybody else want to join the chat? There's the link, my friends. I can take 2 people. Yeah, Matt told me in the beginning that he was just gonna be able to just listen because he was working on some editing and stuff, and then all of a sudden he popped in. So, and that's good. I enjoy having Matt on the panel. So, but anyway, now try again, Rick. We got to figure this out. Have you gone into your Windows setting? I assume you're using Windows 10.
We were absolutely hearing your computer before when you were watching, I guess this live stream. We heard the panel talking from like 3 minutes before or something like that. It was a long time, but still we were hearing it definitely. He looks a little perplexed.
Sorry, Matt. So, if you go to if you're in Windows 10, let's see if I can help him out here.
Ariel says you're taking this isolation too seriously, Rick.
Okay, go to the control panel So you want to go down to fiddle. I'll tell you just a second. You want to go to Windows System and then click on the control panel. Good morning.
Hey, you.
Good morning.
Hi, Hugh.
Howdy.
And then once the control panel opens, Rick, click on hardware and sound. All right, and then look at sound and look change or manage audio devices. And then go down through and look for your microphone should be in there somewhere. That would be I'm sorry, go to the recording tab.
There's a suggestion from Brenda that perhaps Rick has laryngitis and he's just messing with us.
Well, that would be a good joke because it's working.
Would have been good for a few days ago, 3 days ago.
Morning, Andrew and Brenda. What's up?
No, it shows muted, Rick. It shows you're muted.
It sure does. Is that a StreamYard setting?
Yeah, it would be. That one is.
Hey, Ron Lockwood.
Oh, there
Yeah.
Hi, Ron.
Hey, Ron. We're
Hey,
trying.
Howard.
We're trying to help.
About now?
Gotcha.
Yes.
Yes, that's it. I heard him.
I heard him
You
too.
got me?
Yes,
Gotcha.
yes.
All right.
All right.
Yeah, buddy.
All right. Tell us
I,
the joke.
I disconnected the Yeti
Ah.
and just went with the PC
Oh, gotcha.
or laptop. I was screwing around with it yesterday, hooking up a new hub because I ran out of USB ports. So now I got 11 of them, but it doesn't work.
I want a new hub. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah. So, welcome, Hugh and Ron, to the
Thanks,
panel.
How you doing, you, Ron?
Good to see you, Rick.
Good. Hey, Rick. Yeah, it's good to see you, everybody.
Yeah, Rick's looking good, isn't he?
Yeah.
How you Looking- feeling, Ron? Good. Good.
You look tired, Ron.
No effect any yet? Yeah. I actually slept in a little bit this morning. It's the first time I've done that in months.
Yeah.
Taking your temperature every day or every few hours? Taking your temperature? Huh? I'm sorry. Are you taking your temperature? No. I don't know. I don't know what to do with this whole situation. That's been kind of bothering me the last couple of days on how work is handling it, but I'm going to obviously keep an eye on things. That's for sure. Yeah. I wish you luck.
Not much more we can do than just go day by day at this point, right?
That's right.
Yeah. No, what had happened was one of the pilots notified me the other night when I got home that we have an apartment that we stay at off duty, and I don't know who notified who, but apparently someone in the building on our floor tested positive. Again, I don't know who it is, how bad things are, I don't know, but when you sit and think about it, I like, okay, do I use the same doors going in the building and the elevator button and all that stuff? Yes. But on the same token, every one of you guys that goes into the grocery store or goes to the gas pump or whatever, you're grabbing things and you have no idea.
Right.
But a couple of the pilots have gotten pretty upset, said I'm not staying there. You're getting me a hotel for the next 2 weeks or whatever, but I don't know. I feel fine. unless I start to develop any kind of symptoms, I'm going to go with life as normal.
Yeah.
But
You would think they would just test you right away.
yeah, one would think. But we had a guy the other night that, I'm in full body armor, and apparently he tested positive. We had him as a patient. He's on meth. He was combative.
Oh.
Like this at this point, had to take a knife off of him, and it's like, this is sometimes when the job isn't so fun.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
But other than that, life is good. Everything's good. Rick, good to see you, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Coming out of my shell a little bit.
yeah.
Good to see you.
So where's who is it? Matthew, John, and
Oh, my God, it's been so long, Rodney. You forgot their name.
I did.
Victor, Elvis, and Matthew. I'm at the gym.
Oh, okay.
I started down the road this morning to come to the gym. I'm like, oh my gosh, it's Saturday. I got to check in with Rodney.
Oh yeah, you forgot me already.
Just for a couple minutes.
Well, everything going on, it's easy to forget.
Well, yeah, I almost forgot me.
I almost didn't make it out of the woods the other day. Oh my gosh, I get the four-wheeler stuck. Wow.
Oh no, was Nancy with you?
Yeah. She was actually a little trooper, man. She goes real calm, but she says, "What can I do to help?"
Push. Yeah.
In the meantime, she's thinking, "What a loser."
Yeah. Yeah, everything was bone dry out here. Wednesday night. Yeah, Wednesday. And then Thursday morning, we woke up to foot to foot and a half of snow, drifts. Like, holy cow, where'd that come from? Yeah, we went out in the four-wheeler and got a little stuck.
Wow.
Well, my son-in-law, him and my daughter Stephanie bought me this Yeti mic. I don't think you've seen it yet.
Oh man,
look at that! I've gone professional.
You have.
Certainly have.
At least as far as the microphone is concerned.
I've even got my green screen up. Well, okay, that's amateur. But anyway, I have a ATV get stuck thing. My son-in-law wanted to show me and his Stephanie's mother and me and Valerie, my wife, wanted to show us his all-terrain vehicle, and it could seat 4 people. So it's him driving, my ex-wife and Valerie and I in this ATV. Well, he's driving along and he goes into this gully, and I knew what he was going to do, and he wasn't thinking when he went into this gully, but he got down to the bottom, and the river, the little creek that ran through it, was just wide enough for him to get the whole thing in there. The thing he didn't count on was the fact that there was about a 2-foot bank on either side. So when we went down, we dropped in, he went in, and then he couldn't get
Oops.
up. We're stuck in this little creek. It's more of a culvert than a creek, but because this was in McKinney, Texas. And so he goes, "Oh man," he tried angling his wheels, but the ATV set right, I mean, perfectly dead center between the 2 banks.
Yeah,
he had about that much space on either side. So he was rocking back and forth as much as he could. Couldn't get it out. And he finally went to get his truck and had to winch it out.
Yeah. I say I wasn't close to a tree anywhere. That's the problem. Close enough. I couldn't use the winch. It bottomed out. The wheels are actually up off the ground. problem.
You know, you'd think those things would have had a high enough clearance.
Yeah, one would think, but then we actually went back out again yesterday, and oh my God, what a beautiful. We were out for hours yesterday, and the sun was out. It was 35, 40 degrees. Oh, what a beautiful ride. But
Nice to get out and do something like that.
it is, you know. And, Peter, you were on your game last night, buddy.
Yeah, that was very, very unusual for me.
Dude, I was like, go Peter.
Yeah, I'm sorry, I missed that now.
Oh man, poor Adrian, man, taking some shots.
Yeah.
Well, it seems like to me, Adrian's always taking shots.
Well, he is. He brings it
He
on.
brings it on.
He brings it on himself.
Oh,
True.
he gives it pretty well too at times,
No, he does.
especially to Jim. Jim cops a lot off him, which is understandable, really. But yeah,
Jim cracks me up sometimes.
Oh, he's right.
So who was on last night that I missed?
Who was
Matt
it?
North.
Yeah, man.
Ah, okay, gotcha.
Well, yeah, Matt North did his Saturday hookup,
Gotcha.
and of course Adrian is pretty much a regular, and Peter, of course, is a regular, and Jim Boyd, Above and Beyond Drones, is usually on there, and they get to picking on Adrian, and everybody picks on Jim. I was picking on him last night a bit while I was on there. I was only on there for like 30 minutes or so.
Yeah, I came on just as you were getting ready to leave. You know, we just got back in. Yeah. How was your weather up there?
You know what, Ron? Today is beautiful. The sun's out, and it's gonna be about 55 degrees today.
Oh wow, it's about I guess
Nice.
here. Yeah.
Yeah, this is a rare day. It's been like 2 weeks of rain and drudgery here. So yeah. But I got nowhere to go.
Are you guys pretty much on a stay indoors?
Yeah.
order?
We can go out for walks, but I'm not going to, take my drone out just in case. I don't know. They're handing out fines to people they don't like. So
Oh really?
yeah. When people go to parks, they're getting fined for it.
Yep, they're doing that in New Jersey too, I think.
Yeah.
How about you?
Behave.
We've got the police going around here, checking on people that have been sort of ordered, for 14 days isolation to stay at home, and they're going around doing spot checks on them, and they're finding a lot of people aren't sticking to it, and they're giving them pretty substantial fines.
Good.
Yeah. Yep.
Rightly so. Yeah, our provincial borders are closed now. Well, Quebec and Ontario anyway, so that only essential traffic like medical workers or whatnot can go through. So yeah, we're really closed down here.
Here's a question I have in reference to this. They're giving you a fine, and what is that? How do I say this? In my lifetime, I've never been into a situation like this before. So is this like a new law they made up?
Yeah.
No, it's called violating a quarantine act. So there are provisions in place so if there's any medical quarantine, like Ebola or whatever, right?
Right.
And so, like, let's say they close off a park, for example, and somebody goes into the park after it's been closed. They're now in violation of a quarantine order.
Right.
Yeah, $1,000 fine in Michigan. It's similar in Canada. It's like $750 or $1,000 fine. Yeah.
Yeah, same here.
Yeah, I was just wondering, do they actually have a law or something in place that's already been in place in our legal system?
And some cities are putting in new bylaws. So some of it's ad hoc and some of it's already been. So I think it's a mixed bag to answer your question, right?
Really? Okay.
Yeah.
Rick, they're pretty strict on you, aren't they?
Huh?
Oh, I was going to say, Rick, they're pretty strict on you guys out there, aren't you? In California?
I don't really know because I haven't gone out at all, but I've heard they are. But it's my brother goes out and gets the groceries, and he said it's pretty much like normal out there, just a lot less traffic.
Yeah.
To my knowledge, they don't have it on us.
But on the plus side, I'm getting caught up on all kinds of Netflix shows.
Yeah,
Well, we
you
just
know what?
right?
I binged watched. I got CBS All Access, at least a free trial just to see what it's like, and I binged watched Star Trek Picard.
Oh yeah.
That was a pretty good show.
Did you see the end?
I did.
Okay, good. Pretty amazing. Yeah. It was slow though, didn't it? Didn't you find it kind of a slow burn to get started?
It did seem that way, but I mean, only on the first show though. The first show was kind of slow because I was thinking I wasn't going to like it because of it. And I can usually tell if I watch the first show and I'm not impressed, then I probably won't like the rest of it. But I stuck this one out.
Now I got to ask you this: in CBS, did they censor it? Because in Canada, they use the F word, and I'd never heard the F word on Star Trek.
They didn't censor it here either.
It shocked me.
I was surprised because I'm thinking, man, my wife don't want to watch this.
What about the Prime Directive? You're not allowed to swear.
Of course, she's not a Star Trek fan anyway, so there's no worries about that. So, Ron, I don't know if you caught it or not, but Dennis put a show on for us.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so you'll have to go back and watch it. It's I guess we were about maybe 15, 20 minutes into it.
Probably something like that. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm not going to tell you what it is because I want you to hear
It
it.
is the watch time.
Yeah, sorry, I kind of slept through all the live streams this morning for the sunrises.
I actually did wonder why we didn't see you in there.
Yeah, every once in a while I sleep in. But
Well, you deserve it, brother. I mean, when you're out there working, you're on the front lines, so
yeah,
you don't have to apologize for sleeping in.
yeah. And I said I'm actually home till Friday. So
Oh, goodness, wow.
yeah,
What are you gonna do with yourself? That's a week, man. That's a long time.
I know. And the problem is, when I'm there, even off duty, I don't sleep well. My body somehow knows that I'm there, and it takes me a couple of days. Once I get home, I'm like, oh yeah, home, own bed. Yeah, this is good. And I'll sleep in. But
Good times. Well, at least everybody's getting together still on our live streams and shooting the breeze. That's nice.
Oh yeah, well that's one of the wonders of modern technology. But then there's always pitfalls to modern technology, as Rick discovered this morning, and
Yeah.
Dennis discovered earlier this week.
Yeah, most of this week.
Timeless truths. Welcome to the chat, my friend.
Yeah, he's been there a little while. I forgot. to
Oh,
say
has
that.
he? Oh, I'm so sorry. I missed you, buddy.
I forgot to mention it. I'm sorry. So much discussion going on.
Oh yeah. Fly high, Ireland. Good morning.
We were listening to Rick not being able to speak at the time.
What was that? What'd you say?
Oh, my mind trick.
Oh
I thought your use of note cards was good, Rick. That was awesome.
yeah.
That was
That was Dennis's idea.
Yeah, the old technologies always work.
I'm sitting there doing it, and I go, "Well, I could type it in chat."
That's true too.
But I didn't pull the
Oh, yeah.
I didn't think about putting tabs on.
That'd been
Old-fashioned
easy. It was
text
more
process.
interesting for you to write it down and hold it up in front of the camera.
Much more
Yeah,
dramatic.
Yeah.
trying to spell it right.
Corey
It's-
Dan Zero, good
it's-
morning.
It's about the drama, Rick. So
Yeah.
Yeah,
All
yeah.
about the drama.
more entertaining.
Rick, did I see you won a Mavic Mini? Did I see that last night? On
Yeah,
the,
yeah. I
Yeah.
got Kelly on Ready Set Drone.
oh, that's great, man.
Wow.
Yeah.
I like that. I love mine.
Yeah, that's gonna be fun.
You know, Rick, I told you I was going to look at this,
Ah, yeah, that's right.
and I guess I might as well make the announcement now.
Drum roll, please.
When I get to 1,000 subs, actually 1,100 subs is what I'm shooting for. I'm going to be doing a giveaway, and you all shall see shortly what it's going to be. Looks like everything made it okay.
All right, yeah, you never know.
Yep, you never know. Especially because, my wife's a postal carrier and you hear stories.
Yeah.
So, man, that's awful light. Oh, and this is a Emax. What do they call it? Tiny Hawk.
Cool. Tiny Hawk, very popular.
And that's what it looks like.
Oh,
Yeah, I think it's the same one I sent you before. Just for
Yeah.
you.
Yeah. Uh-oh. Oh, it's just one of the. I thought one of the propellers had come off, but it's just a spare one. So I'm going to be giving away this Tiny Hawk, and it's going to come along with. Is this a controller or a?
Uh-huh.
Okay,
Yeah, controller.
so it's the controller. And that giveaway will happen when I get to 1,100 subs. And you might ask, why 1,100? Well, I like that little buffer in there because, you get to 1,000 subs and the next day you'll be back down to 999.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So,
You're getting pretty close, aren't you?
Where you at now, Rodney?
let me see.
891.
Yeah, 891. So I've got about 109 to go.
You got to put up a notice on TubeBuddy or something and have it put up on YouTube. Get some people in.
Yeah. You're going to have to show me how to do that.
I'm not sure.
Oh,
I thought you did.
no, but I'll definitely check it out. And
Yeah, you see people do it all. Yeah.
I'm probably going to go ahead and then do a not a live stream, but another video announcement.
Right.
Announcing
That
it.
would, yeah. It's just to get it out there so people know.
Oh, that's right, Mel. 209 for 1,100. You're absolutely right. So, but
I don't know.
Anyway, so I'm gonna be giving that away, and Rick, everything made it safely.
Right.
Where'd Ron? Who
Yeah.
dropped off? Oh, Dennis dropped off.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh,
Hey, good morning, Dan. Drone Pool's in the house.
Dan, good morning, Drone Pool.
Hey, Brent.
Peter, it's getting late for you, buddy. You're looking a little tired. A little tired.
Oh, it's only 15 past midnight.
No.
Yeah.
I'd be 4 hours into my normal sleep schedule by then.
I'd be in 8.
Welcome back, Dennis.
Thank you. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yeah.
I got a phone call. Every time I get a phone call when I'm in a live stream like this, the microphone cuts off. So I had to leave to come back.
We forgive you. It's okay.
Thank you.
You did sing to us this morning. Come on. Not only that, you played the ukulele and played an original tune. That was like,
Yeah.
Well, now the tune's not quite original.
well, you're right, but the words were.
It was an excellent parody,
Yeah.
and
Thank you.
it was a privilege to have him debut it on my live stream.
So good.
Peter is correct. It's far too long, but I looked at cutting it back and I thought, every piece of it needs to be there. So I'll go.
It makes sense. Every piece should be there. I mean, you're doing a parody of a song, and even Weird Al Yankovic or whatever his
Yeah.
even he did full length.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, normally this song does not track what you have with Hotel California is 2 verses, the chorus, 2 verses, the chorus, and 2 verses. And that's not the way this is laid out, but it's okay.
Yeah, but you're Dennis Lovelady. You can do it any way you darn well please.
That's right.
Your fans expect it.
Weird Al's the one tune that he did that's my favorite was the one about Anakin Skywalker to the tune of Bye Bye American Pie.
Oh, really?
I don't think I heard that one.
You haven't heard that one? Oh man, it's on YouTube. Just look at it. It is well done. It's well done. I liked it.
Well, everything that I've seen by Weird Al Yankovic is extremely well done.
Oh yeah. No,
He's top notch. That guy.
Oh yeah. But like I said, that was my favorite. And then the other one he did that I really liked was I'm Fat. To Michael Jackson's I'm Bad tune.
Oh. He loved to beat up Michael Jackson, didn't he? He came out with his Just Eat It album at the same time, almost exactly the same time as Michael Jackson came up with his Beat It album. I thought that was amazing.
That was good.
Why Naturals in the house. Good morning, Roosevelt.
Hey, Fly Natural. Hey, Roosevelt. How you doing, bud?
Yeah, there's a good song floating around now I've seen on Facebook to the Bee Gees, Staying Alive.
Yeah,
it's called Staying Inside.
Staying Inside.
Yeah, it's really well done.
Love the Bee Gees.
Yeah.
Well, guys, I'm going to get my day started, but I wanted to pop in and say hi. And
I appreciate it, Ron. You're always welcome.
Always good to see you guys. Yeah, good to see you, Rick. Yeah. You guys be safe out there and don't get yourself fined.
You behave yourself, Ron.
Yeah. But everybody have a great weekend and hope to talk to you soon.
All
right, brother. You
Ryan.
Take care, buddy.
Take care. Bye-bye.
All right. Let's see here. I think I'm
Oh, this is I wish I had a coffee, and I'm just thinking I miss the days when my son was younger and I could just say, "Son, bring me a coffee," and he'd say, "Sure, Dad." No, he's like, "No, I don't think so."
Yeah, that would be
know
nice.
where about his dad?
Because I'm empty too.
I know.
Yeah, me too. And this is a Rodney Bell cup, and it's empty.
Wow.
Oh goodness.
Dennis, shouldn't you pay a fine for that or something? Like
There
$2
should be.
for not being full?
Absolutely should be.
The check's in the mail, right, Dennis?
Not only that, I would go make some coffee, but my Keurig machine is out of water. So
You have,
life is so hard when you're
you
in
have to put
Georgia.
filtered water in there? Yeah, good times.
Well, you know what? I am going to go get me some coffee. You guys carry on while and I'll be back.
I'll be great.
And here's Peter with a joke.
What's the joke? Oh,
I've got a good joke for you that you'll never get, I think.
okay. Well, go ahead. I'll stick.
More of a riddle, really. One that was told to me by a work colleague back in the early 70s.
There you go.
And the joke is, what's the difference between a duck? That's it.
What's the difference between a duck
And a duck.
A duck.
Not enough data, cannot compute.
More input. More input.
And the answer is, one leg is both the same as the other.
One leg is what?
Both the same as the other.
One leg is both the same as the other.
That's it.
I don't get
Okay.
Yeah, you got me,
it. You have to
Peter.
explain that one.
I don't understand it either, but that was a joke.
Huh?
All right, now I'm going to go get my coffee.
Okay.
I'm glad you didn't miss that, Rodney.
Yeah, me too.
Oh boy.
Hey, Brad. Welcome, Brad.
Actually, I think I'm gonna get some coffee too. I'll be right back.
Let's all leave and get coffee. Can you imagine the look on Rodney's face when he comes back?
Everybody gone.
Nobody here?
We're all gone. We should do that. So is that 3D printed ukulele finished yet, Dennis?
Oh, yes.
Oh, here we go.
It holds a tune and everything.
Wow.
What do you think?
Ah, very nice.
A little bit unusual, huh?
Yeah.
Make sure it
Good.
actually held a tune. That's actually just a tad low. So what's that? That's not a good sign. Yeah, so I don't know what to sing, what to play, but yeah, it plays, and I can't
Sounds
find
good.
everything. Just
Nice album.
it sounds a little bit funny, but my fingers get in the right place. Anyway, yeah, so it plays, and you know, I'm really happy with it. I'm getting used to the strings are a little. I'm a beginner, right? So I can't switch from one instrument to another properly, you know. But these are just a little bit. That camera working a little bit high compared to this, for example. And like I said, I'm a beginner, so see, those are right, almost dead on the fretboard, and these are, I think, 4 millimeters off the fretboard. And to me, it makes a big difference. So I don't play it much, but I kind of like it sound. And there's one problem with it. That sounds twangy. And I found that if I restrain it up here, It solves that problem. So I don't know
Okay.
what to do, whether it could be a design problem or it could just be a glitch in the way that it got printed. I'm not sure. And I'm not sure what to do about it. What I'm thinking I might do is what I did here, run the strings through holes rather than just on top of the what's called the nut.
Okay.
But yeah, I'm really happy with the design. Of course, it's a face only a mother could love, right? So, but anyway, yeah. Thanks for asking.
Yeah. And that modification you made to the neck has stopped the bending of it?
Yes, well,
Yeah.
I ended up solving it with, finally with this yellow piece right here.
Okay.
But I took advantage of having a separate piece. So this is my love uke.
Yeah.
What's your next project, Dennis?
That's a very good question. I have no idea. I've been stuck in parody land. I bet I've written 8 parodies in the past week or so. It just,
Yeah.
My mind, you can't control it. It just goes here and there. So
You gonna hook up with Wendell at all?
That's a possibility.
Yeah.
That's a definite possibility. We actually started something, but it was too high for me. But
Yeah, I think that'd be good.
I chose the song, and then it was too high for me. But oh well. I think I can drop it down another notch, and I'm going to try that. I actually was thinking about it today. I'm going to try dropping it down another step, and see if it doesn't destroy the soundtrack. I know I can do it. So, but yeah, and it's the perfect song for collaboration, and that's as much as I'll say about it because it may never happen.
Yeah. Yeah, I heard something about the possibility, and I go, man, that would be good. Well, the two of them.
Wendell is such a great singer. He really, really is.
Oh yeah, I really like his shows.
Yeah, but he also.
His knowledge is unbelievable.
So yeah.
Yeah,
I would love to be associated with that. There's another project that we have collaborated on, but I'm waiting for other people that are also going to collaborate. Mel. I won't name any names, but Mel's in the chat.
Yeah, I think I know.
Good morning, welcome fam. Welcome to the chat. Walker, I said welcome fam. Walker fam. Brad,
Now that Rick's back, I am actually going to go get some coffee.
Okie dokie. So, Brad, I am doing well. I'm out doing longer walks. They want me to try and do 15-minute walks and work my way up to 30. And the past couple of days, I've done a couple of walks that's been about 15 minutes. So today I might try actually doing a mile, which would be 20 minutes. So, and I'll be posting that progress on Facebook, Facebook, whatever the name of that thing is. So,
if you walk a mile every day in 7 days, you'll be 7 miles away.
I'm sorry?
Just saying, if you walk a mile every day in 7 days, you'll be 7 miles away.
Yeah. So anyway, Mel, I sent you an email. If you got a moment or two.
How'd the services go on last week?
We didn't have them. Are you talking about the church?
Yeah.
Yeah, we the pastor got sick.
Okay.
He texted us Sunday morning and said that he wasn't feeling well and that he wanted to just go ahead and cancel that service for that day. But me and him will be out there tomorrow. We're not going to do the music portion of it. We were trying to get that worked out, but
Right.
so he's just going to do the preaching, and of course I'll operate the camera and StreamYard. So welcome, Angels Are We Nursery.
Yeah, if you do a live while you're walking, that would make it easier for you walking and stuff and get you some time.
Oh yeah, it would definitely do that, and like you say, it would make the walk go faster because I'd be concentrating more on it than walking.
Yeah, you may walk a lot further than a mile.
Yeah. Good morning, Dennis. Not Joe Rolling.
He wants to know if the singing's over. It is. It's safe to come back.
It is, unless you can talk Dennis into it. All
What did
right.
I miss?
All right, Roosevelt. You have a good day, brother. You stay safe.
See you, Roosevelt.
Bye, Rosie.
He's out there working today. He works at Walmart, and I'm sure he works hard trying to keep that store stocked.
Yeah.
I
I'm
heard-
sure that's a true challenge.
Yep, especially now.
Yeah.
That's what I mean. Yeah. And people have no patience anymore, right? That's all gone. So I wouldn't want to be in a service oriented job at this time.
Yeah. My wife, you know, she's a postal carrier, and she came home the other day and had a dozen flowers. I think they were tulips that one of her customers gave her.
That's nice.
Nice.
Oh yeah, and there was she's gotten cards, you know, and she's had people tell her, "Hey, thank you for working during this period of time," and so. You know, that's always good that's the good stuff to hear.
My wife now has an essential worker badge, so she can get through checkpoints and stuff.
Well, I had a doctor's appointment yesterday, and I went to the base because I wanted to stop by where I worked, see how things were going, because my team there is still working on boxes.
Oh, goodness.
Computers for that are going to Japan, and so I stopped by there for a few minutes. And
Curtis, that's a ukulele. It's
Is that the one you? Did you make that one, Dennis?
I did.
It's nice. That's
Thank
pretty
you.
amazing.
I designed it and made it, and it plays. So
Wow.
mission
No.
accomplished.
What did you do to make it? The various
Well,
components.
I printed it on a 3D printer. Oh,
Wow.
and by the way, this,
No
unlike
kidding.
the other versions, there is not one bit of glue in this. This is all the same as one piece. And
That whole thing is 3D
so
printed.
if I need to replace
Doesn't
this,
groove.
I'm not looking at printing the whole thing again. The first version, and also this one here. If I wanted to replace one component,
Yeah.
I'd be replacing the whole thing because it's glued. This
Okay.
doesn't have that problem.
Okay.
Anyway, enough advertisement.
well, I was just going to say, why don't you play a little tune on that one?
Yeah.
I was trying
I mean,
to think
Nacho Rolling was wondering if the singing was over. So
Yeah, the singing's over.
Brent Nunley, hello. I think I said hello to you earlier, but brother, didn't I?
I can't think of anything. Truly can't. Just
Well, I just wanted to hear how it sounded, and it sounds pretty
okay.
good.
So it's good, except especially if you silence that fourth string, what's called the first string, which makes no sense to me. But anyway, it sounds pretty good. But the fourth string's tangy. Tangy. I was just saying before, if I restrict it up here at the nut, that problem goes away. Anyway, so it's not perfect, but what I was saying before, if I needed to make a design change to this neck, I'm looking at a 9.5 hour print rather than the 3 days that it took to do the whole thing. So
Okay.
yeah, I'm very happy about that. Not a bit of glue. Everything it's either screwed together or it's held by the strings themselves.
Very well done.
Thanks.
I thought you must have carved the body out of wood or something.
No, that's
blows my
plastic.
mind.
It's called PLA. It's yeah, it's just a kind of plastic.
You have a Star Trek replicator in your house somewhere? Like, you know.
I do. Yeah.
Essentially.
They borrow that from me anytime they want to make another episode that involves it and includes it. So yeah. That's also my design. That's why I'm so rich. And I have some oceanfront property in Nebraska. If you're
Ooh, that'll be worth some money someday.
yeah.
See, I thought he was going to say Arizona.
Or Arizona. I have some there too. But there's a lot less ocean frontage in the Arizona place.
It is known, to quote the Dothraki. It is known. Yep.
Put a clothespin on the first. That actually would probably work. Good idea. I'm curious. Huh? What do you think?
Oh, there you
Wow.
go.
Give it a try. It needed some orange anyway. Oh no, that's not gonna sit there. Oh, it might. Well, it deadens it a little bit. I will play with it. That's actually not a bad idea. You may have been trying to be funny, but that's not a bad idea at all.
Oh, caffeine. I can feel the caffeine slowly seeping into my body. Thank goodness.
Kevin, that was the twang of an E string.
Oh my goodness. Angels are re-nursery, so you're out on East Coast, eh? Nova Scotia, New Brunswick. Whereabouts are you? I got lots of family out there. As a matter of fact, my last video that I put up yesterday was of my Nova Scotia footage from a couple of years ago.
Where's you?
Wow.
Is St. John's in Nova Scotia? St. John?
New Brunswick and in Newfoundland. There's St. John, New Brunswick, and St. John's, Newfoundland. I think that's
Okay,
right.
I think I've been to St. John's, Newfoundland.
See you, Brad.
Hey, good
Have a
morning,
good
Brad.
one, Brad. Take care.
New Brunswick. Okay, there you go.
Ask your
Take
wife.
care, Brad.
That's another beautiful province.
I want to go to Banff someday.
Oh,
Did I say that right? Banff?
Banff, yeah. Perfect.
Where's Banff?
Alberta.
Alberta.
Oh, okay. I've been to Vancouver, BC, Halifax, and St. John, and Ontario. Or is it Toronto? I guess it's Toronto. Ontario is a province, right?
Yeah, Ontario is the province. Toronto is the biggest city.
Yeah, I've been to Toronto, and I was looking. My boss told me if I wanted to, because I had to stay over the weekend, told me if I wanted to, I could drive down to Niagara Falls. And I didn't do it because I felt like I personally felt like it would have been cheating the customer, because they're already paying for my stay in the weekend. But so I didn't want to add miles to that. But I did get to see Lake Ontario, and I had an epiphany while I was looking out over Lake Ontario, and there was no horizon that I could see. I mean, I didn't see shores on the other side. And I'm sitting there and I'm thinking, I've been on the Pacific, I've been on the Atlantic, I've been in the Black Sea and the Mediterranean. And I came to the conclusion that if you've seen one big body of water, you've seen them all.
Yep.
So at that
Looking like a true Navy guy.
It was at that point, it was no longer a thrill.
It's just
I
water.
was just thinking, I've been in Edmonton, Alberta, Canada, and Vancouver, BC, and Toronto, Ontario. All beautiful, in my opinion. Completely beautiful.
And I've been to Calgary too. Calgary.
Yeah, I have too. Calgary. Yeah, between Edmonton and Calgary, there's this place, I'm sure that you know it, Hugh, that has a dinosaur. It's a dinosaur museum kind of place.
I haven't been to it.
Oh yeah, it's between Edmonton. I drove from Edmonton to Calgary, and when I arrived there in Edmonton, it was May the 1st.
Oh, so it'd be cold. Probably still snowing, maybe?
It was snowing that day. That's what I was going to say. I was amazed.
Hashtag Canada.
Yeah, buddy. But
Rodney, you said you went to Halifax?
Yes.
That's over by that Oak Island?
It's in the same province, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's where they're doing looking for the gold or the treasure.
Yep.
Yeah, I don't watch that show, but I've heard about it.
That used to be a big thing when I was a kid. Used to see it on CBC all the time. They'd have documentaries, people digging. They've been digging in that hole for hundreds of years, right?
Yeah.
Hundreds of years.
And they call it the Curse of Oak Island, that show.
Yeah.
Because every time somebody digs there,
they die.
Oh yeah.
Or there's supposed to be 7 people die before they find it.
Oh, there's like a myth. I forgot that. Well.
Yeah.
I didn't know about that.
There 6 have been dead now. So
somebody just needs to get busy and knock off one more guy, and then the treasure's found. There you go.
Yeah. They found more with a handheld metal detector.
Yeah,
is where most of the stuff they found.
Good times. Digging in a wet hole.
Yeah.
My idea of a Sunday afternoon.
Well, and I do remember watching a documentary on the History Channel about that, and they were talking that at certain levels there's like a booby trap, and it penetrates it floods with water.
Yeah,
and I found that to be pretty interesting.
The last 2 years, that's what they were looking for.
I believe that's in Drumheller, Hugh.
Drumheller, yes, I've heard of Drumheller.
Okay.
Yep, I know what you're talking about now. I haven't been there, but I've heard of it.
Oh, that's where the dinosaur museum is?
If my memory is correct, yeah. Somewhere between Alberta and
I've driven from there to there, but I don't remember actually stopping in Drumheller particularly.
Yeah, there was a particular what is it, genre, whatever, of dinosaurs that were very prevalent in that area for some strange reason.
Oh,
And
neat.
so, yeah, they made it. It wasn't Tyrannus Rex or whatever, but Tyrannosaurus Rex. But
Dinosaurs, yeah.
Anyway, guys, I might call it a night. I think it's approaching 1 a.m., so I think it's almost bedtime for me.
All right. Appreciate
Wow.
you coming in. Yeah, I think it's probably time to call this one too. So
1 a.m.
Great
almost
seeing you
at-
again, Peter.
Yeah, bye, Rick. Bye, Dennis. Bye, Hugh. And bye, Rod.
bye,
Great
Dennis.
to spend time with you
Peter,
all. Thanks so much for being in the chats, folks.
Yes.
And
Yes.
bye, everyone in chat. And shall catch us all another time.
All right, brother. Take care.
All right, Peter, you take care.
See you, Peter.
you.
See you, Rick.
Oh, wow. Hugh dropped off real quick.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I think we'll call this one, gents.
Well, thank you very much, Rodney. Appreciate it. Let me come on.
Yeah. Always a
Well,
pleasure.
it was a pleasure for both of you.
Sorry I took over your
We'll
show
get-
for a while.
No, no,
Try to
no,
get it.
no. Don't be sorry, Dennis. I enjoyed it. I liked it. If
Oh, yeah.
nobody else did, I liked
You know I enjoy your singing.
it. It's the
I
drug.
look forward to that every Sunday, boy.
Yeah,
Oh, thanks so much, Rick.
yeah. Okay. Ron's back in.
Hey,
Yeah.
Ron's back.
I was just getting ready
And
to
number
call
4.
this, buddy.
Oh shoot! The
Well,
owner of the gym came in and said everybody had to leave.
Oh
My
no.
wife's on the phone. Sorry, folks. Bye-bye.
All right, Dennis. Bye
Hey,
bye.
Dennis. Well,
I
shoot.
guess his wife is calling. So
nice seeing you too, WNY.
Rick,
young-
it was good seeing you. I haven't seen Rick in gosh, I don't know how long.
I know.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Rick.
Well, no, I just haven't, I got used to just typing, so a little shy to be on camera, and then I lost, took my half of my tongue out of there, a quarter of it, and sounded a slur all the time, and it's getting better.
How you feeling? How you feeling otherwise, Rick?
Okay, the last week I've been feeling real good.
Good.
And the legs are doing well.
The leg is still, I'm on a new antibiotic.
Okay.
But I think it's drying up now. So hopefully it'll take care of it. But it comes and goes. And it's a pain in the butt.
Yeah.
Tomas knows all about that.
Yeah. Cellulitis is a pain. It really is. I like I've told you, I've dealt with that in my ankles.
Yeah.
Especially when I was in the Navy. In fact, one of our corpsmen accused me of malingering because of it. He says, if you're doing something to cause this, I'm going to write you up. And I looked at him and I said, Chief, why would you even say that? I'm a first-class petty officer. I didn't get this far for feigning sickness. It irritated me. And when he saw how angry I got about it, he go, "Okay, whoa, wait a minute. I'm sorry. I just, trying to do my job." I said, well, your job is not to decide whether I'm doing something to cause this or not.
I wish I knew if I knew what was causing it.
Well, I knew what caused mine too. I just drove from California, from the Bay Area of California all the way to Virginia.
Yeah, it's sitting.
And all that sitting,
That's what gets me. I started getting on YouTube a whole bunch, and then just sitting here for 8 hours a day, it takes a toll on my leg real fast.
Yeah, you need to find a way to be able to sit in your recliner and lean back with your legs elevated. That don't you agree, Ron? He should be
Oh,
trying
absolutely.
to do that. I mean, it's okay to be on YouTube 8 hours a day, but you got to take care of your health too.
Yeah. Well, I bought this real expensive couch. It's got the recliners on it and everything. And I think I sat in it one time. I just can't do it.
Yeah. Well, I know sometimes it's hard to sit down. I'm already chomping at the bit to go back to work. So
Yeah.
and
I just don't like sitting in the recliners.
yeah, I hear you. So,
Hmm.
so are you? I guess you're heading back home, huh?
Yeah, I'm sitting there thinking about giving Nancy a big surprise today,
Oh,
and something that I've told her about that she knows we're going to do in this summer, but I'm just thinking about doing it now. It's about a 3-hour drive, 3.5. But I was thinking about taking her to the Bighorn Mountains. It's like central Wyoming. And I'll tell you what, guys, right now I'm sure there's snow on the mountains there. It is absolutely gorgeous.
wow, that sounds like a lot of fun.
She's never been up there, and I told her the only way to see it is on the motorcycle. But there's a whole different aspect of it too, to see it with the snow-capped mountains, and you go up to nearly between 10 and 11,000 feet, and it's gorgeous. And if you hit it early in the morning or in the early evening, your chances of seeing a lot of wildlife, anything from elk, moose, bear, you name it, it's up there. So it'll be a full day, but I'm thinking about just going home, getting a shower, and say, "Come on, we're going for a ride."
Do it, man. Do it.
Yeah. That's when you have a good time, though, spur of the moment.
Yes.
Yeah.
I agree.
You know, gas is cheap right now. It's $1.82 here. What is it out in California, Rick, right now still?
Oh, shoot. It's been 2 months since I've been out. I heard it was like $1 or about $2 a gallon.
I thought Steve Carpenter said it was still in the 3 something. Maybe that's Southern California, though.
Yeah, it could be down there.
Yeah, that's one of the things I didn't like about California. When I was driving back from when I was driving to Virginia from California the first time in '86, me and the family, as soon as we got out of California, gas prices, and at the time in California it was like some places was anywhere between $1.60 and $1.80 for gas, which was really expensive back then. But as soon as you got out of California, man, the price in Arizona, when we went into Arizona and stopped for gas, there was like a 50-cent difference in gas.
Yeah,
Really?
It's crazy.
So, and then when I got to Oklahoma, my mom was complaining, "Oh, gas is so expensive. It's 85 cents a gallon." I just laughed at her. Yeah.
Yeah.
I said, "Mom, 85 cents is cheap."
Wow.
When you're right next to over here, I'm right next to a couple refineries, and they just jack the prices up when it doesn't make any sense at all. Why?
Yeah. Hey, I want to say hello to the Grumpy Vlogger. He's in the chat. RC Funds Diversions. Good morning.
Hey, Lloyd.
Hello, Lloyd. Man, he says it's $1.33 there in Muskogee, Oklahoma.
Holy smokes! Wow.
But that's what I was telling you. Oklahoma always has the cheapest gas, at least in my mind, in the country. Now that may not be true. I mean, Kansas may be just as cheap, but I know when I go through Oklahoma, gas was at 85 cents a gallon back in the 90s, just after I retired, actually. And
I don't think I've seen that price since the 70s or 80s.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
I know.
I heard it was going to go down to $1.
Wow.
I'm sure Rick can remember this too. I remember when I was growing up as a kid there in Tulsa, Oklahoma, there's a restaurant. It's called Lum's, And across the street, there was 3 gas stations, one on each corner, and then Lum's was on the 4th corner. And those 3 gas stations were always having gas wars. And I remember gas getting down to like 10 cents a gallon.
Wow.
Yeah, and this was back in the probably mid 60s.
Whew.
I know. Cheap, huh?
I don't quite understand this, Rodney. I mean, I don't want to get into politics or whatever, but this whole, they say this gas thing is all due to it's all political, but where we're utilizing our own nation's, resources. But like up in North Dakota, I mean, where I worked up there, and you can throw a rock and hit an oil rig up there, but they say 75% of them are all out of work right now. I don't quite understand that. You got
me there. I was under the impression that the gas prices went so low because the Arabs they increased their production, so they were producing more, which made gas cheap or oil cheaper.
Okay.
That's the way I understood it to work.
Okay, maybe I have it backwards then.
But hey, I'm going to take advantage of it when I can.
Yeah, my only worry is what happens when this all gets straightened out and, this coronavirus thing goes away. I mean, are things going to like triple in price for people to recuperate what they've lost? Yeah, I mean, it's a thought. What do you guys think?
I think things will cost more in the end.
Yeah.
Because everybody, all the businesses, small businesses, medium businesses, large businesses are going to have to make up what they've lost over the past few months.
Yeah.
So I think we're going to see prices go up at least for a time, and then they might start coming back down. But as far as gas price is concerned, a lot of that depends on OPEC.
Yeah. In the same token too, let me ask you this, see what you guys' thoughts are. So many people are out of work right now. So finances are tight. If they bounce prices up, people are still not going to go out and because they can't afford it.
Right.
We were out yesterday. It was about a 45-minute to an hour drive. I towed the 4-wheeler yesterday and went out into this area that's fairly popular. I ain't kidding you guys. We sometimes went 15 minutes, never saw a car.
Wow.
When we're hauling the things back home.
Yeah.
And we come into Sturgis and man, half 3/4 of that town closed. It's like, it's bad.
Yeah, just check. It's 219 here.
219?
219.
Wow.
Yeah.
In this day and age, that's cheap for California.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
You're
usually at least around 4.
Yeah. You're up in Elk Grove, Rick,
Yeah.
if I remember right? Yeah.
Yeah, about 9 miles from Sacramento.
So John is going back to living off cheap beer and ramen noodles.
There ain't nothing wrong with that.
No. I remember the first time I ever bought generic beer.
Generic beer.
It was I forget the name of the grocery store, but me and my first wife, my kids' mother, we lived there by the Naval Training Center in San Diego. We lived in an apartment building, and across the street was a grocery store, and I can't remember the name of the grocery store, but we went in there to do some grocery shopping, and I picked up a 6-pack of this beer. That's all it said. It was in a white can, and it just said beer.
Yeah, white can beer.
And I got, and it was like, I don't know, it was like 98 cents for a 6-pack. And so I'm like, I'm going to try this. And so I picked up a 6-pack, and we got back home, and I put it in the refrigerator and let it get cold, and I popped one open. It was the worst tasting beer in the world. Yeah, you know, oh, it
I
was.
think it tasted like that near beer.
Yeah,
Beer, beer.
well, near beer was better than that. Let me tell you. Ludo Lee, good morning. Welcome to the chat. So
Yeah, Rick. Hey, Rick. I used to
Yeah.
live just south of you. If you heard the little town Gustine,
Justine.
it's
Yeah,
right
Gustine.
down off the 5. Probably about an hour south of you.
I'm sure I passed it. I
Yeah.
could drive down to LA all the time.
Mm-hmm.
Gustine,
Gustine, California. It's only about an hour south of you.
Okay.
If that. Yeah.
there's a Gustine, Texas.
Over by Stockton or Tracy.
I'm trying. Yeah, pretty close to south of Tracy, I think. Yep.
Just a little bit past Tracy.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. That's I've been by. I knew that was familiar. I've driven by Gustine quite a bit when I was in the Navy and going to school up at Mare Island.
Tiny little town. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I remember seeing the sign
Mm-hmm.
because we'd come up Interstate 5, of course, coming from San Diego. We'd go home on the weekends when we had a 3-day weekend, and I remember coming up through there. Is that where is it that there along Interstate 5? There's like a big stockyard. I think it's a slaughter.
Cattlemen.
Cattle.
Cattlemen's.
Yeah, that one.
Oh yeah. Yep.
You could
Something
tell.
about acres of cows.
You
Yeah.
could tell.
Yes.
We could be 15 miles south, even 20 miles south of that, and you could start smelling it.
Yeah.
And it's like, oh man.
I used to take that route out to Fort Hunter Liggett. That's because I worked on the military base there. Yeah. I remember all those cows. Yeah, it stunk for miles.
Oh,
The mile. You can't. I've never seen that many cows. It's just
Oh,
unbelievable.
and there'd be big piles of manure, and there'd be cows standing on top of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's like, wow, that's crazy.
And that's all year round too. It's not.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
seasonal.
That's owned by. I'm trying to remember the name of the family. Rick, isn't that owned
Harris.
by? Yeah, Harris. Yeah.
meat.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
It's good meat.
Oh yeah. Well, Rodney, I know you wanted to get off, so I better let you go. And I just enjoyed it. It was good seeing you and Rick and everybody in the.
Yeah, that's great. Yeah.
Yeah, it's always good to have you guys on the panel. Rick, I hope we see more of you.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I just got to get myself going here and get on here. I've been on a couple of them the last couple of days, so.
Good.
Yeah, that's what you were saying. So that's why I asked you to be on here.
Yeah.
The more exposure you
I enjoy it, but I was shy. Don't like getting on there, and so. But once I make myself do it, then you may want to you're gonna regret it maybe.
I don't think so, Rick. Anyway, so yeah, your package made it safely. Again, folks,
Great.
I'm going to be doing a giveaway. I'm going to be giving away this Emax Tiny Hawk. It's a 5-incher, I think. And then,
just a little one.
It's just a little one. And then along with that will be this controller. So I'll give that away when I reach 1,100 subscribers. So it's going to be a while, but hopefully it'll help get me there sooner.
Hey, Rodney, being this is, as you had said, kind of your favorite thing, but I submitted, Steve Carpenter got me to do this. He sent me a link. There is a bird photography contest. It's, I don't know if it's national or international, but the deadline is the 15th of this month, but I submitted 2 photos. It was $35, but I'm like, what the heck,
Well, yeah.
But the one was that, if you remember from about a month ago, that one I caught in Wyoming is one of the first ones I showed you. And then the other one, yeah, the eagle.
Okay.
And then the other one, which I'm thinking that one might have more of a chance, because I just don't understand what it is with that one. It's the 2 eagles together, and the one has a completely white chest. He has white talons versus black, and his eyes are a different color. There's something about him that just
really.
Yeah, I'll resend you guys that picture.
Yeah.
Tell me what you think.
So, is there a link to this place that's holding the contest? Is it something that we can vote on?
No, they I think they have judges or whatever. But I can send you that link too.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
I don't know. I'm gonna have to read up on it. But I submitted it, both of them, yesterday, and I'm like, well, if nothing else, it'll be bragging rights. Hey, I won a con. But actually, the first prize is $1,000, and then there's a couple other things.
Wow, that's cool.
Yeah. But like I said, I was going to give it a try, and well, anyhow, I think I'm going to head home, tell her to get showered, and not tell her where we're going, and say, get in the car, we're going.
Oh yeah, I bet she'll enjoy that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, but I'll let you guys go. Rodney, thank you for having me in. And
you're welcome,
Rick,
Ron. Anytime.
Take care, drive safe up there.
Yeah,
yes,
Rick, thank you. Yeah, good to see you as always, Rick. And you guys have a great weekend.
All right, now.
Bye. Take care.
Take care, guys. We'll see you now. Bye-bye.
Hey,
Bye-bye.
See you later, Ron.
Take care.
Hey, Lloyd, I want to show you something, buddy. Look what I've got me. I got me a Yeti microphone. I'm going big time, brother. He did you see what he posted in there? Let me see. Let me find it again. There it is. He goes, he's trying. See, him and DroneBum have been just behind me in this our little race to 1,000. So
where is Paul at now?
That's a good question. I haven't. I can find out real quick here. I'm not even sure. DroneBum may still be in the house.
Was he in earlier? I didn't.
He was. He's at 800. He's at 834. And the Grumpy Vlogger is at 735. And if you guys haven't seen the Grumpy Vlogger, you need to go there. He does some pretty good videos.
I don't know why he's so low on there. It doesn't make sense to me at all.
Do what?
I don't know why his is low. It doesn't go. Last couple of weeks he's picked up about 8 or so, but he should be having quite a few because he's got 4 or 5 shows a day or a week, plus his live streams and.
Oh yeah. Excuse me, Rick.
No problem.
I have a hard time typing and talking at the same time because what I'm saying sometimes translates into what I'm typing. So
Yeah, I know what you mean. I know what you mean. I when I type, it doesn't come out right no matter what. And I can't spell. I can't spell worth a damn.
Oh yeah. Good morning back from the sky. How you doing today, Carlos?
Hello,
Thanks,
Carlos.
thanks, Lloyd. That my daughter and her husband bought this for me. So I guess my wife saw me looking at them on Amazon and let my daughter know, and her and my husband and her and her husband got on there and was looking at it, and he's the one that suggested buying this Yeti. And I mean, it's cool. It's cool. I just love it. Anyway, Rick, I'm gonna go ahead and call this.
All right, I'm ready. You ready? I gotta go back to bed and take a nap.
Yeah, I gotta. It's probably almost time for lunch for me. So, and I got to go do a walk. So, anyway,
Well,
you take care, brother.
Take care.
And
Thank you very much, and say say hello to your wife for me.
I will do that. You have a good day, brother. Keep that leg up.
Oh yeah, you take care. And
All right.
bye, everybody in the chat.
So, everybody in the chat, I hope you guys enjoyed the show. As much as we did on the panel. I always enjoy these shows. Sorry, Lloyd. That could be a good thing, though. I'll be honest with you. I liked military toilet paper. I wished I had some of them. My wife wouldn't like it, but I would. Anyway, guys, thanks for being in the chat. Thanks for supporting me. Hope you all have a great weekend. Take care. Be safe. Remember, we can stop this COVID-19 stuff. Just, maintain social distancing and just be careful. Anyway, y'all take care. Have a great day. And we'll see you next weekend. Yeah, DroneBum. Still going on. Of course, I'm getting ready to close it out now. So, but anyway, again, you all take care. Have a great day. Have a great weekend. And we'll see you next week, if not sooner. Bye now.